Hi guys, Steph here. Right, what have we got for you today? Well, we've got for you a pen set from a pen haul that I got quite a while ago. Just finished this set. As you can see, it comes in this sort of, well, blue box. And if I open it up, what you'll see to the back there, it says Blackbird pen, fine point pencil. Now, unfortunately, it's not a Blackbird pen. What we've actually got for you is a Swan pen, and yeah, as it says, a fine point pencil, but a lovely set. Now, let's take the pen out like so. Let's take the pencil out as well. So there's the box. So I don't think it's the original box. I think if it was original, it would have said quite simply Swan pen as well as fine point pencil. But either way, the box has helped to keep the pen and pencil in lovely condition. Now, what we've done, we've restored them both, put a new sack in the pen. Everything's been cleaned. We've given it a polish, so they're absolutely beautiful. Let's show you the pencil first of all. So it's a mechanical pencil. As you can see, it comes with gold fill trim, the cone to the end here. It's got these two cap bands to the cap there. It's got the ball clip to the very top there of the pencil. And if we show you the top of the pencil there, you can see it's got the Swan logo. And if we show you the imprint, let's bring it nice and close for you. And there you go, a lovely clear imprint. We've got a fine point pencil by, I can't quite remember what it says, and I can't see over the camera. I think it's Mabie Todd and Company Limited, made in England. But all in all, a lovely pencil, and it's what they term as a twist mechanism, which means, there we go, as we turn the cap and hold on to the cone, you can see the lead goes in and out of the pencil. So there we go, there's the pencil. Let's have a look at the pen, because as you know, we're pen people here. So what we've got for you here is an absolutely gorgeous Swan Mabie Todd. This one's a self filler, and the model is a 3220. Now, for you people that watch my videos, you will know that I've already shown you the same model, a 3220. The difference being is obviously this one came as a set, so I thought it'd be nice to show you. And secondly, there's just some slight differences which I'd like to show you. In fact, not necessarily differences. In some cases, there's a little bit of confusion, if you like. So, as I say, what I'll do, I'll leave you up to the top here, I'll leave you a link to the other 322, but let's concentrate on this one. So, a Swan Mabie Todd self filler 3220 fountain pen. It's a lever fill. You can see there a lovely long lever to the pen there. The trim is all gold filled, as is the lever. Now, the slight confusion, as you'll see, well, first of all, what we'll do, let's show you the barrel imprint. Lovely and clear. There we go. So Swan, self filler, Mabie Todd and Company. I think it's got the, well, made in England underneath that, and then the patent number just below that. So lovely and clear barrel imprint. Now let's show you the model imprint to the end of the barrel, and as you can clearly see, it says 3220. Now, the Swan pens, the numbering system is more than confusing as it is. So, as with the previous pen that I showed you, the 3220, I relate to the 3 being the fact that the model, the filling system is what they term as a self filler or a lever filler. The 2, in normal circumstances, I believe to be the nib, being a number 2 nib. The number 2 being the colour, because these pens were made in numerous different colours, in greens, browns, dark maroons, greys, and obviously in classic black. And I believe the 0 may just simply be the material that the pen is actually made from, in this case a plastic material. Now whether I'm correct in that, I'm not 100% sure. The reason being, the previous model that we showed you just simply had 2 cap bands. Now as you can clearly see here, this model has got 3 gold filled cap bands, as you can see there. Let's take you up to the clip. The clip doesn't need no introduction, the very standard Swan ball clip with the Swan logo to the very top there, slightly domed to the very top there, and as you can see the whole pen is sort of like a cigar shape. The size of the pen from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, around about 128mm capped. The diameter of the barrel, a nice 12mm in diameter. The Swan pens, for you people that know the Swan pens, superb everyday writers, very well manufactured, quality made fountain pens. The Swan pens, the Mabie Todd pens, have got a very big following, and it's not surprising because they are absolutely superb fountain pens, excellent pens. Now let's unscrew the cap. Let's show you the pen in different angles, like so you can see it all. As I say, the problem that we've got with this pen and the Swan pens is the numbering system can be very confusing, and well, it's not really an exact science. You can actually look up and people sort of actually hazard a guess to what the numbers mean. I believe the system or the information was lost in the wars or whatever, so there's no sort of, if you like, archives that we can specifically put our finger on and say yes, that is exactly what it means. Let's take you up to the section there. You can see slightly tapers towards the nib with this little ridge to the top. You can see to the bottom there we've got the word Swan to the bottom of the section. Now another reason this is rather confusing, if I show you the nib there, keep it nice and still, you can see we've got a very nice Swan number 3 14 carat Mabie Todd and Company, made in England, gold nib. A lovely nib. So again, that's where it becomes a little bit confusing. The 322, I thought the nib would have been a number 2, but as you can see there's a number 3. Whether the nib was exchanged at some particular period, as far as I'm aware, this pen is original, and for me personally it's not been tampered with, so whether it's the original nib or it's been changed at some point, I do not know. But either way, a lovely number 3 nib. Let's show you the sideways view, like so. Let's turn it over, show you the very recognisable Swan feed underneath there. You can also see, if we catch the light for you, it's also got the word Swan written on the feed. So all in all, in absolutely beautiful condition. As I say, I've fully cleaned everything. Everything's been cleaned internally. We've put a new sack in it, and it's in beautiful, beautiful condition. Size of the pen, it's not a large pen, it's not a small pen, a medium-sized pen. Again, for my rather large hands, a very nice and very comfortable pen to hold. Sorry, I can't hear you. What did you say? Okay, I can hear you. Yes, I know you would like to see the pen writing. So let's dip the nib in the ink and pull on the lever. There we go. I don't know if you could actually hear that, but I could hear, I could see lots of bubbling, which is precisely what we like to hear. Let's bring on some paper and let's see how the pen writes. Again, since I've restored it, first time it's been tested, so let's keep our fingers crossed. So what we have is a Swan Mabie Todd and Company Limited. The date of this pen, I am dating around about 1940s, maybe a bit later. The nib, I actually think, if I actually show you again, let's bring it quite close. I don't know how clear or if it'll actually focus. I believe we've got a stub nib, which is very nice, because on the downward stroke you can see we're getting a broad line. On the cross stroke, quite a fine line. As you would expect with these pens, again, superb pens, writing very nicely. And as you can see, I can never do that, but there we go. Writing very, very nicely. I'm very impressed with the pen. It's got a slight flex nib to it. We're getting a lovely variation. You can see on the downward stroke we can get a broader line, on the cross stroke quite a fine line. So some flex to the nib, but mainly a lovely, lovely writer. Very, very nice. Actually, I've just smudged all the ink, but never mind, because what I forgot to do is let's show you the pencil writing. So what we have as well is a Swan pencil, and as you can see, writing very nicely. Let's twist it to retract the lead for you, and there's the sample for the pencil. So let's pop that to one side. Let's put the cap back on. So there we have it. We've got a Swan 3220 fountain pen and fine point pencil. The colour, incidentally, I've not mentioned to you, is what they term as midnight blue. As I say, they come in different colours, greens, maroons, greys, blacks, but this one being midnight blue. Absolutely stunning set, beautiful condition, and we're going to try and find a new home for this set. Somebody is going to have themselves a lovely, lovely pen and pencil set. So, but as I said earlier, slightly confusing because the nib being a number 3 nib, on this particular case we've got 3 bands, and the model number is telling us that it's a 3220. So a little bit on the Confucius side. But I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen. As always, as much as I enjoy showing you people, don't forget to leave a comment. Don't be shy, and maybe you might have an answer to why this is slightly a different, slightly different, i.e. in the spec, the nib, the bands, to the other one that I'm going to leave you a link on. But don't forget, leave a comment, don't be shy, subscribe as well. But for now, I'm just simply going to say bye bye for now.